Hi, thanks for joining me for this week's quick business tip. Today we're going to talk about playing the social media game. So I have been talking to a lot of people who are telling me all of the things that they have heard about sort of beating the algorithm when it comes to Instagram or LinkedIn. And some of the things that I have heard are kind of range from completely hilarious to sounding like so much work. I don't know who has time to actually do these things. So let me give you a couple quick examples. One of them is to fill your hashtags. I believe that Instagram allows you to do 30, and they say, just you pick the ones that apply to your topic. You pick the trending ones, whether they apply to your topic or not. That one made me laugh for sure. One person told me that you are supposed to you were supposed to follow 30 people every day, I think, on Instagram. And I've been told some things that feel a little bit more reasonable, which is liking 10 posts on LinkedIn every day, commenting on 5 posts every day. And those, while they sound reasonable, there are other parameters that need to be included in even the reasonable ones. But I want to make things super simple for you today. There is no reason to play the game. If you simply create posts that contain content that your target market, that perfect, ideal center of the bullseye client is really going to find a value in, then a lot of the algorithm game will take care of itself. But it's not just about the content that you post. It's also about engaging with the people who are in your network. So what I tell a lot of my clients to do is to simply, and this is what I do, I set a timer. I set a timer for a lot of things, which is why my alarm just went off. But I set a timer, 10 minutes every day. I sit down and I just run through my newsfeed. And I like posts that appeal to me. And I comment on posts that I have either something to add or something to say, or I'll even give a compliment on a comment that is not just great post. If you're going to comment, if you're going to take the time to comment something that is valuable. So, this is a great post. I especially liked this thing. This is what it spoke to me. Here's what I got out of what you were sharing. So a lot of that stuff will move you up in the algorithm. But the best part about doing it this way is that it doesn't feel like this task where you are having to find 30 people every day to follow, or you're just going through and liking the first 10 or 50 posts that show up in your newsfeed. That's really going to mess things up for you and your algorithm. And if you are really focused on your ideal client, and if you are really focused on providing value to them, and you are pairing that focus with the focus of authentic engagement with those people in your newsfeed, in the community that you are building. And, of course, it is exponentially helpful if that community that you have built, that network that you are seeing in your newsfeed, is full of potential clients, great referral partners, and not just the latest, trendiest thing that doesn't really have any relationship with or application to the business services that you provide. So spend some time thinking about how you are managing your social media and how you can do better. And ask yourself if maybe you're wasting your time running down some of these logarithm game rabbit holes. And when you are ready for some extra help, jump on a quick call with me. But also on December 5th, I will be hosting a 90-minute workshop where we will talk about not just running and managing your social media, but also creating content that will convert into sales. Because when it comes down to it, we are not out there doing social media for our health. We're doing it to create new business for the businesses that we run. And so I want to I'm hosting a workshop that will kind of give you an overview of how to do that well and how to take that into 2024. We will also be creating some broad stroke plans so that you can have a really good idea of what your social media calendar is going to look like for all of next year. Make sure you join us on December 5th. If you want to register, simply throw a comment below or send me a DM. Thanks for joining me on this week's Quick Business Tip. Come back next week. I am Jennifer with Limitless Impact Agency.